Hey, my name is Z, and welcome back to ZC Culture. Today, we're going to be talking about tips that can help you on your journey to become vegan, or if you're thinking about becoming vegan. Let's get into the video. A lot of the tips that I'm giving today is going to be centered around changing your mindset, and it incorporates changing your actions as well. A lot of people wean themselves off of meat and dairy products. What happened with me was that I just went from not being vegan to vegan one day. I did my research and I was planning it in my head. So when I decided to do it, it was just I did it. When I decide to do something, I don't do it gradually, I just do it. And it may seem very abrupt for other people, but for me, I was preparing myself emotionally, mentally, and things like that, physically, before I even said it out loud. I know it can be very daunting to go from something you have been doing your whole life to a completely different lifestyle. So I'm going to tell you about some tips that I have learned throughout my journey, and tips that I have heard other people say when it comes to converting to veganism or more plant-based lifestyle. When I talk about veganism, I don't speak about veganism in the aspect that some people may speak about it, only in a dietary sense. I speak about veganism in the sense of like all the way around. And that may be a lot for some people, but when you start thinking of it more as a lifestyle and not a diet, it becomes more a part of your life. I grew up eating meat, but my mom said I was born vegan because when she was pregnant with me, it was very hard for her to eat meat. Like, she didn't have a craving for meat at all. And even when I came out, I ate meat, but when I saw things like a whole bird, like a chicken and things like that, I would get freaked out. And my father told me to put on this coat that he brought me, and I put it on. And I said, "Oh, it's so nice. What is it made out of?" And he told me like cow skin or something like that. And I came out the jacket and it was just on the floor. It was a very expensive jacket, but I did not put that thing back on. And my mom was just like, "Why did you tell her that?" And then he was like, "I didn't know she was gonna freak out like that." So it has always been like kind of ingrained in me to like care about animals, and I guess I was just born like that. One thing you can do to get to the point of being vegan, completely vegan, is incorporating more plants into your diet. That will help you wean yourself off of the meat being the main part of your diet. Another tip you can use is stop looking at meat as the main part of your dish. If you look at plants as a sustainable main ingredient of your dish and not a side dish, then you will be more inclined to making the vegetables the star, making it more desirable, putting more effort into it. Another tip is incorporating meat substitutes. If you are a type of person that used to eat burgers all of the time, eat dairy products all of the time, it's a great time to incorporate those substitutes in, because it has come a long way and it tastes just like the real thing, or it tastes really close to it. And even if it doesn't taste just like the meat substitute or the dairy substitute, it still tastes good, even though it doesn't taste exactly like that. Another tip is to do it with friends. If there are people around you that are saying that they want to become vegan as well, and they're just scared to do it by themselves, it does help to see another person doing it with them, or seeing a person that's already experienced doing it. It's a lot of people that have been around. I have never been a type of person that forces veganism or anything onto people. I just do whatever I want to do, and if they are influenced by it, then it helps. And it's a lot of people that have incorporated a more plant-based diet or veganism, or have said they want to become vegan while I was around them. Another tip to become vegan is to do your research. When I was planning on becoming vegan, when you do anything that is outside of your comfort zone. You should do your research. It could make you less confident to do this big decision when people are asking you questions that you cannot definitively answer. And that may make you defensive, but it also may make you question yourself. But know definitively why you want to become vegan. This tip is not only just to become vegan. This tip is for anything that you're trying to do, any big decision that you're trying to do. Do it definitively and know the reason why you are doing it. Be creative. I found that a lot of people become bored with their food. And even if you are a meat eater and you eating burgers every day, if you're that type of person that eat burgers every day, then you're the type of person that eat burgers every day. But there are a lot of people that like to try different foods. There are a lot of people that like variety in the foods that they eat. So you have to be creative when it comes to the meals that you are making at home. So you don't have to go out all the time to get the foods that you desire and get something interesting to eat. One big thing that people find out when they become vegan is that other cultures have a lot of vegan dishes. So when you are becoming vegan, I advise you to open your mind a little bit on other cultures. My favorite cultures to gravitate towards when it comes to vegan food is Ethiopian food, Indian food, Middle Eastern food or Arabian food, and Mexican food. In any of those cultures, they do have vegan dishes, but you do have to ask even within these cultures whether they incorporate meat and dairy if it's not specified, because everyone in the culture makes the dish differently. The last tip that I have is to enjoy the process. It's about the journey and how you are helping the environment and how you are helping your body. And enjoying your process will ultimately have the best outcome for you. I hope that these tips really helps you hone in on what you can do to get closer to the veganism lifestyle that you may want to go on, or incorporate more of a plant-based diet to get to that veganism lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.